Hello YouTube friends and family, Stephen from Small Adventures here. Today we are going to have a final on a model build project. Stay tuned. Hey, Sean. That's the one I was talking about. As I've mentioned in the past, we were big NASCAR fans in the 90s and early 00s. One of the cars and drivers that we always followed was Mr. Dale Jarrett. We always liked the 28 Havoline car too, all the way back to the Davey Allison days, regardless who was driving it. But when Dale Jarrett came on board and started racing for this team, we followed suit. But this was one of the donor kits that I had got, one of the Matt Kenseth number 17 cars that I had built. I'll put a picture of that one up here. It was one of these kits. I picked up a few of them and a set of aftermarket decals. This depicts his 2000 race car, I think. I think in 2001 he went to the UPS car. But, you know, typical Revell quality. This car went together really well. I do wish I had adjusted the ride height just a little on this one. Seemed like I didn't have that issue on the Matt Kenseth car, but it seems to be riding a little high right here in the rear end. But I think it turned out really well. I'll tell you a mistake I made here in a minute. Now, the decals went on really well. Can't remember. I think I got them from... Actually, I got these off of eBay. Not sure who the seller is. I think it turned out really well. The decals went on really well, whoever made them. Did require quite a bit of micro saw decal solution to get the headlights to snuggle down on there, right, because of the complex curve. And my Sharpie hand wasn't so steady when I was outlining the grill. Of course, like right now, it's after 2 a.m. as I'm recording this. It was after 2 a.m. when I was finishing this up too. But I did have an old can of, if you remember, modelers that's been around for a while, they used to have this paint called True Match. I think it was from Testors. It was just rattle cans. And it would have the number of the race car that it matched on the cap. I had 2 cans of that, the red and the blue for this. Of course, you know, this is mostly painted white with decals underneath. The mistake that I did make, those that know this car know that it had the red stripe across the bottom and the front. I kind of screwed that decal up. I put so much setting solution on it that it was so fragile to get it to conform to the curves going around the front end. It just tore on me in several places. So, but you know what? If you weren't a fan and you didn't know, you didn't know. One thing that I'm particularly happy with on this kit is, on this build, is the wheels. You know, I always end up doing the lug nuts and the center cap and everything with a silver Sharpie. But sometime in the 90s, NASCAR went to putting this red ring around the wheels. Now, I remember building NASCAR kits back in the 90s, and I would just try to steady hand that with a brush and just kind of spin the wheel around as I was painting. I tried something new on this one. I took a silver Sharpie and I did an outline of the wheel rim, the lip or whatever you want to call it. Let it dry, set it aside and let it dry. And then I went over it with a red Sharpie to get those red rings around the wheels. I think it turned out really well. Slightly off color from what NASCAR used. But, you know, this is a model. It's not like it's actually going to have to pass tech inspection. I think it looks really well. Very pleased with that. And just a little extra paint detail here and there. Nothing special, you know. The rivets across the back. Of course, you know, some of these guys who do the super detailing, they will actually go in and put the little braces that hold the wing up. For a quick build, I didn't fool with that. See if I can get the hood open here. Didn't do a lot of extra detailing, just a little paint detail under the hood. Let's see if I can get some better light over here. Yeah, just basic paint work, if I can get it to focus. Yeah, basically a box stock build, just like the other one. Oh, there it went. The interior, yeah, just typical Revell. It just went together really well. And I'm glad I finally got one of these on the shelf in my collection. I don't know why I waited so long. I have at least one other Dale Jarrett car. I think it's a UPS car, but it's just a snap kit. But I'll probably build it soon to put beside of this one. Add some extra paint detail to it and see how how well I can make it look. Very pleased with the way this came out. This is build number 10 for me for 2021. And if you remember, I had a go of 12 for 21. I still got a little bit of time, as I am over halfway finished with the number 28 car, as I was able to find a set of decals for it as well. So should be able to get that one finished up this week or over the weekend, and that will leave me a couple of weeks to build something to get 12 for 21. I didn't take very many videos while I was building the model, but at the end of this I will go ahead and post up the few build videos that the few build pictures, the while in progress, the WIPs, at the end of this. Alrighty, so I want to thank everybody for watching. I appreciate all the support. Thank you to all my subscribers, those who have been here a while, the new ones. Thank you to everybody who leaves a comment, likes, shares. You guys are the very best part of YouTube, and you are greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. I want to wish everybody a happy holiday season and a very Merry Christmas when it gets here. We'll see you in the next video.
Hold up.
I love the show.